Man, so speaking of disrespectful shit, John Wick spinoff.
It's not disrespectful.
You don't think it's disrespectful?
You don't think? You think it is?
A little?
The Chloe chick, Chloe Martez, whatever.
Chloe Martez from freaking Kick-Ass?
Okay, so when I first saw this and I sent it to you and everything,
Mhm.
my initial thought was like, what the fuck? They're replacing John Wick and they're going to do a character with a whole new thing? I was
Yeah.
like, well, wait a second. She did Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
And she was really good in Kick-Ass.
Yeah, she was cool in it.
Yeah. I'm down.
I forget what happened, why she didn't do the sequel. It was something with body shaming, or there was some like scandal with Kick-Ass 2, and she was like, because of that, I'll never do a Kick-Ass 3. And it ended the franchise.
It was a real weird tonal shift, too, if you remember.
Mhm.
The first one, she was, just a serious badass and
Yeah.
fought with her dad and everything like that. And the second one, it was like all about like going out with boys and going to prom and stuff.
Yeah. I didn't like the second one too much.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny, but it was not the same movie.
It would literally be like if a John Wick sequel came out and it was like he was going to PTA meetings and...
Yeah, so I've seen her do some serious stuff, and her serious stuff was kind of nyeh.
Like Let Me In.
Yeah.
And what was it, Carrie?
Yeah, she did Carrie.
Yeah, not a fan.
Not really a fan.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if she can pull it off. And I'm worried that this is like a cash grab in the John Wick franchise, where they're trying to get more money instead of just giving us like our every couple of years badass John Wick movie with Keanu Reeves, where he's just like more badass than he was the year before.
Yeah.
And somehow like reverse ages and learns more martial arts and gets better at gunfighting.
Yeah.
Like as a human being, not just a movie character.
Uh-huh.
Because Keanu Reeves is insane.
He is.
I'm worried that she's not going to have the same like seriousness to commit to that, to be as badass of a lead character.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be something that should have come out on like Netflix.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a late Steven Seagal movie.
This, for all, man, it really does feel like the straight-to-DVD sequel.
Yeah.
To something.
Or like the Bourne movie they tried to do without fucking, what's his face?
Oh, the Bourne Legacy with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that shit?
Or American Psycho with Mila
Kunis?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, so I do feel like it's disrespectful to John Wick.
Maybe.
I really do. And it's not that I don't like her as an actress. I think she's cool. But she's cool in certain roles.
Well, I've been trying to figure out where this works into it. Is it literally just going to be one of the ballerinas that was a part of John Wick's, like, school of assassinry?
Yeah.
Because, like, when I saw it, and, initially I'm, like, going through in my head, and I thought, oh, it's going to be that girl that John Wick saved, like Halle Berry's kid or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, the timeline, does that even work out?
Unless they do it as, like, a prequel?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just, like, rolling my eyes at it. But to be honest, like, to play devil's advocate to my own point.
Yeah.
John Wick, when it came out in theaters, I didn't even go see it. You went and saw it and you were like, oh my God, you have to see it. You have to see it.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I was like, holy shit, it's fucking awesome.
Me and the DC Defender went to go see it just because. It was like, hey, can you believe Keanu Reeves is in a movie? We're like, let's go see it.
Yeah, I had written him off after that 47 Ronin movie. Where they portrayed it as like a fantasy epic in the trailer. And there's like tattoos turning into snakes and shit.
Oh, it looks so cool.
And it looks like some badass shit. And then you go see it in theater and it's like all drama and like play at power in court and shit.
And all those cool scenes are just, they feel really out of place.
Yeah, like they were only in the movie for like the intro to the movie.
Yeah.
And like to be in the trailer maybe. I had written him completely off. I was like, I don't want to watch this guy again. And then you're like, you gotta watch John Wick. You gotta watch John Wick. And John Wick made him, like, brought his career back.
I can't even tell you how cool it was to go see that movie and have no idea what it was about.
Well, that's how I experienced it. Like, you didn't tell me anything about it.
I didn't even tell you how cool it was when he killed that guy.
No, you're like, it's so cool. It's so cool. You have to see it.
What about when he killed that other guy?
Yeah.
And he killed that guy with the pencil?
That's all you can say when you're telling somebody about John Wick.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, 90% of this movie was just people getting killed in brutal ways.